Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
An asset of special worth or utility. A distinguishing trait. The special line of work you have adopted as your career. Used as a direction in music, to be played relatively loudly. An asset of special worth or utility. Cooking is his forte. Used chiefly as a direction or description in music, loud, with force. The forte passages in the composition. A musical composition or musical passage to be performed loudly. The stronger part of a sword blade between the hilt and the foible. An asset of special worth or utility. In a hand, the suit having the most cards. An occupation for which you are especially well suited. In law he found his true métier. An asset of special worth or utility. An asset of special worth or utility. A distinguishing trait. The special line of work you have adopted as your career. Capability in terms of personnel and materiel that affect the capacity to fight a war. We faced an army of great strength. Physical energy or intensity. It was destroyed by the strength of the gale. The power to induce the taking of a course of action or the embracing of a point of view by means of argument or entreaty. The strength of his argument settled the matter. Permanence by virtue of the power to resist stress or force. The amount of energy transmitted, as by acoustic or electromagnetic radiation. They measured the station's signal strength. An asset of special worth or utility. Capacity to produce strong physiological or chemical effects. The strength of the drinks. The condition of financial success. The strength of the company's stock in recent weeks. The property of being physically or mentally strong. Fatigue sapped his strength. An asset of special worth or utility. An asset of special worth or utility. A long suit including high cards. Utter dissimilarity. A distinguishing trait. Something unusual, perhaps worthy of collecting. An odd or unusual characteristic. A distinguishing trait. The quality of being particular and pertaining to a specific case or instance. A distinguishing trait. The act of specializing, making something suitable for a special purpose. Biology, the structural adaptation of some body part for a particular function. The special line of work you have adopted as your career. The special line of work you have adopted as your career. The concentration of your efforts on a particular field of study or occupation. The act of specializing, making something suitable for a special purpose. Biology, the structural adaptation of some body part for a particular function. The special line of work you have adopted as your career. His specialization is gastroenterology. A useful or valuable quality. Involving advantage or good. A plus, or positive, factor. A useful or valuable quality. The arithmetic operation of summing, calculating the sum of two or more numbers. 4 plus 3 equals 7. On the positive side or higher end of a scale. A plus value. Discriminating the individual from the generic group or species. The quality of being individual. The quality of being individual. So absorbed by the movement that she lost all sense of individuality. The distinct personality of an individual regarded as a persisting entity. The doctrine that government should not interfere in commercial affairs. The quality of being individual. A belief in the importance of the individual and the virtue of self-reliance and personal independence. The general progression of your working or professional life. The general had had a distinguished career. The particular occupation for which you were trained. Move headlong at high speed. The cars careered down the road. The particular occupation for which you were trained. A body of people doing the same kind of work. The particular occupation for which you were trained. A special ability to make plants grow. A special ability to make plants grow. A behavioral attribute that is distinctive and peculiar to an individual. A deliberate pretense or exaggerated display. A behavioral attribute that is distinctive and peculiar to an individual. A behavioral attribute that is distinctive and peculiar to an individual. The weaker part of a sword's blade from the forte to the tip.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.